Here's a short clip from the newest podcast with CofeeZilla, and he's going to be talking about the whole ordeal with Logan Paul trying to sue CofeeZilla, and a short little summary of everything that went down with CryptoZoo. It's all the latest information, so make sure to subscribe, and I will see y'all in the video, guys. Let's go.
Just also figured for anyone listening who's not caught up, they might want a refresher. Yeah.
No, I think that's good.
Yeah.
Was talk about Logan suing you, Steven, right? Yeah. I think he walked that back.
Yeah, he walked that back. I mean, we had a conversation. It was off the record, but then I got clearance to share some of the details of it, like the fact that he basically said, he's not going to sue me. But yeah, he was basically saying I had defamed his name by just saying that he's the only one who did anything wrong, which just wasn't true. I mean, I literally at the end of the video, I was like, I don't know who you can point more blame at. So then I put it in the hands of the people who lost money. And then those investors were the ones who were like, yeah, actually everyone's to blame with all this. So the whole thing was built on this strange premise of that I only cared about Logan Paul and this whole thing. And I think Charlie pointed out in some of his response videos. Honestly, Charlie's been doing some of the response videos for me because I honestly after he does a video on it, I'm like, yeah, that's pretty much what I was going to say too. But yeah, no, he was saying oh yeah, he only cares about me, Logan Paul, but it's clearly in my videos that was not the case. I focused a lot on the people who actually stole the majority of the money, which was Eddie Ibanez and Jake Crypto King. So yeah, there's a lot of shady characters in this. You can't point to one person.
But again, you've made the claim before, or at least Charlie has, I guess,
as a spokesperson.
Yeah, that Logan Paul does share a lot of the blame because he was the one that hired these people. He hired the the criminals that orchestrated this.
Without
Maybe
a doubt,
he didn't know that they were going to do what they did, but still,
But they kind of knew they were shady all along. I mean, you guys know the lore of Crypto King is the whole collectibles guru Pokemon guy, and he was embroiled in this massive scandal. So it's just strange that Logan would pick that guy again. And then Jeff Levin, arguably the worst manager in the world from my perspective, he decided he was gonna keep Eddie Ibanez on the project after he knew he faked basically winning a Super Bowl. He said he won a Super Bowl for the Eagles, and he was told before they launched it, this guy's faking the whole thing, and then he still hires them. So these guys knew. I mean, it's just so strange. So I'm happy with my manager choice of Charlie doing all my spokesman work for me. But yeah, no, I'm still shocked that Jeff still has a job with Logan.
I don't get it. I legitimately do think he keeps Jeff around kind of as the court jester who also takes punches for him. It's oh, Coffee never reached out to me. He talked to my illiterate assistant or manager, Jeff.
Why would you make your court jester your manager?
Because it gives him this shield almost. My manager's so fucking dumb, I never even saw these things.
That's true.
Jeff's the strangest character in all of this, honestly. He also went on impulsive with them, but then didn't really say anything. I thought the whole thing was strange. I was like, what does this guy do exactly? If he can't answer a call for Logan or he can't respond on Logan's behalf, what exactly is this guy's job? I think, Charlie, maybe you're right. Maybe that is all it is. It's just whenever he has a problem, he calls up Jeff to, go try to solve it.
Yeah, poorly. And then it's plausible deniability. Well, I sicked the dog Jeff on it, and I can't believe it didn't get done for the millionth fucking time.
But that would only work for the first 2 times. And then they're why do you keep using Jeff?
It's worked for the last 5 times. Jeff is the one that suggests every bad idea he ever has to him.
Chad is saying better call Jeff as a reference to Saul, but I have to say Saul Goodman actually got shit done. Jeff doesn't sound like that kind.
No, Jeff is not that kind. Make no mistake.
Honestly, I think if you're Logan and you're actually reflecting on this, I think one of the biggest takeaways has to be that your team cannot tell you no. Nobody can tell Logan no on his team. There's nobody who's sort of honest. And I think that's one of the biggest reasons for this whole failure is Logan comes up with this dumb idea of CryptoZoo, which is, if you don't know NFTs, it's a really complicated project, actually. You have this cross-chain hatching with ETH and Binance Smart Chain. They have to work together. You have this yielding idea. You have these NFTs are becoming new NFTs. It's a very complicated idea. And they clearly did not have the resources or the know-how or just the infrastructure to make this happen. But there's no one who like Logan goes to with these ideas who just tells him like, Logan, this is a terrible idea.
So do you think it's similar to the like Kanye situation where just a bunch of grifters have attached themselves to Kanye, like barnacles on the side of a ship? They just attached themselves to Logan and just pitched him an idea that sounded good to him, and he has all the funding, and they just blow smoke up his ass and run away with the money.
I think it's more that maybe Logan like curates this list of people. Just like I think Kanye, I think you can tell, like, it's not just that Kanye, no one's good around Kanye. I think like at a certain point when you have that much power, you can be around whoever you want. So if you're around people who only like kiss your butt, it's because you want that to be the case. And so I think, for example, in the Kanye example, I think Kanye's at fault for not having anyone around Kanye to like, basically call him out.